Everybody, it's the 6th of October 2021. My last video, I said that commodities was a good buy in Thailand and that would spill over into cryptos as well. Um, and for the past week, crypto has been doing quite well. So I just wanted to explain myself a little bit. If you're in Thailand, if you're Thai, or if you're a foreigner, the most popular crypto exchange is BitCup, which is this company here. Um, Foreigners are allowed to use this exchange as well. So I confirmed that with them. As you can see, the it's just green, 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 green. Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, green, 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 XRP, etc., etc., etc. So what's happening here? Generally, what's happening is uh, people around the world are worried about inflation. They're worried about Evergrande, things like that, things collapsing, issues with the stock market. If you look at the stock market carefully, even the tech stocks have flattened out. Tesla has flattened out. Apple, things like that, flatten out. Amazon has flattened out. So no extra money is being put into those stocks at the moment. They're kind of like just staying where they are or starting to go down in price. People are moving their money into commodities because they believe that that is an inflation hedge. They're worried about the coming inflation because of all the money that's being printed by the US and Western governments, and I think also some Asian governments as well. I live in Thailand, so I only know like what's happening in Thailand, and the Thai government has been borrowing more, and they are considering borrowing even more before the end of the year in order to help pay for the COVID situation. So all of that extra money means that the system will have more inflation. Um, the way to fix that is to increase interest rates, but that's going to hurt a lot of companies because a lot of companies got into a lot of debt uh, because the interest rates have been very low, the lowest that it could possibly be, like 0%, and in some countries, minus percent. So the only way to fix the extra amount, this extra money that's in the system that the governments have had to borrow and that companies have been borrowing, is to increase inflation so that it's more expensive, and some of the money will get pulled back into the government banks, so Bank of Thailand, um, Bank of England, Federal Reserve, things like that. That the money would flow back into those institutions. So hopefully that can help to stabilize the money supply, but that is going to hurt a lot of companies. We're going to get a lot more defaults with the companies that are heavily in debt. So the governments will want to increase the interest slowly to give these companies time to react. So at the moment, investors are worried about companies that have a lot of debt in them, of which there are many. So when you're out there and you're investing, you want to make sure that you check for the debt amount, short-term and long-term debt amount in the companies that you're looking to put your money in. Because as interest rates increase, if those companies are unable to pay down those debts, if they don't have enough free cash flow, then they're going to struggle to pay down that debt, and it's going to become detrimental for those companies. Okay, so in that kind of situation, so now we've got inflation coming in. How does one protect themselves from inflation? Well, you buy commodities. So it's oil, it's gold, it's steel, and I'm afraid in the year 2021, it's also cryptocurrencies, because most of a lot of people out there don't really understand crypto, and they don't really know what to do with it. They just understand, yeah. So they believe it's a commodity of some sorts, and you could argue that it is a kind of digital commodity. Bitcoin has been termed the digital gold, Ethereum digital silver. So that probably doesn't help. Um, these currencies, these cryptocurrencies, they're not actually real money. They they literally, they're just like digital coins. Nothing more to it. There's a blockchain technology to them, which means that it can act kind of like a commodity, kind of like a piece of gold or a jar of oil. It can act kind of like that in that you can't really duplicate, you can't really corrupt this thing. It will be what it is, kind of thing. So one Bitcoin will be one Bitcoin. You can't really just copy and paste and duplicate it, and it's because of that blockchain technology. People consider it a form of digital gold, but it's not actually gold. It is just still code. Um, so, yeah, so that's why everyone thinks it's like a commodity. That's why everyone thinks crypto is a commodity. But within crypto, there's lots of different types of crypto coins. Some of them are useful, a lot of them are not useful. If you've heard the term meme coins, those are generally the ones that aren't useful. They're made as a joke. They don't really serve a purpose. The engineers that's building them did not intend it to be a useful um, infrastructure, to have a useful purpose. It's just there as a joke kind of thing. Um, Kind of like fool's gold. You have gold in the real world, and you have like fool's gold kind of thing. Fool's gold doesn't serve any purpose. It can be more. I don't actually know fool's gold very well, but I guess it can be more corrupted. It's not as good as gold. Blah blah blah. And that's what meme coins are. So they don't actually serve a real purpose. But the market doesn't really understand the difference between these different kinds of coins. I'll probably have to do a video to explain Bitcoin and Ethereum a little bit more. But what I for this video is it's just about the increase in prices, and it's because people think it's a commodity. So more money is being thrown into crypto. If you're new to crypto and you're in Thailand, definitely check out BitCup. And the coins that you probably want to invest in is probably Ethereum, maybe Cardano. Um, If you want to invest in Bitcoin, you can do, but there is potentially some big issues coming with Bitcoin. I don't know how much to explain, but basically Bitcoin has a limited supply, which means that in order to actually continue to keep that system running, it gets harder and harder for the computers to actually maintain the system. It's called proof of work, but it's maintain the system, maintain that Bitcoin system, which means that uses more energy in order to keep that system running, which is why you've heard that Bitcoin is not very eco-friendly. It's because it's coming to the limits of the number of coins that can come into existence with Bitcoin, which means that it does not want to produce or release much more coin to these miners. So it's made the job of mining very, very difficult. And because of that limited supply, that's a feature of Bitcoin, it will get extremely difficult to continue to mine and continue to keep that system running. Other coins don't have that problem, and also other coins like Ethereum actually serves to do something much more than just be a coin. Ethereum is it's a network that you can actually build apps and applications on top of it. So you've seen the NFTs that have come out, these kind of like new drawing things. I think there's blog sites. I think there's also like online supermarkets as well, which can run off this kind of technology, and Ethereum is the coin that's helping to do that. So Ethereum is the one that has a bright future. Cardano was built by people who built Ethereum, but they had a disagreement. So Cardano is also one that has a bright future as well. I don't know too much about all of the other coins, but like the Cup coin or the Binance coin is basically coins that were produced by the trading companies. So if you find a good trading company like Coinbase or Binance, yes, you can buy those coins as well. They will probably be around because they have a company behind them. Whereas most of the other coins are built by software engineers who are interested in this space, interested in developing this space. Ethereum and Cardano has I wouldn't say it's the best people behind it, but they seem to be the most legitimate people who want to like continue to build things, and that's why Ethereum is so strong. So if you're going to put money in somewhere, then Ethereum is probably the place. Bitcoin is a good place as well, but there will be a limit. There will be some kind of stop unless they change that in the future. For the other coins, like the meme coins, you'll see that they are the ones that fluctuate the most. Dogecoin and now what's the word, Shibu Inu coins are the ones that's going up the most. The reason for that is because Elon Musk keeps tweeting about Dogecoins or these dog coins, these ones that he finds funny. There's a new coin that's come out, was created in August of this year. Um, August, I think August the 10th there when it started trading, and it's called Floki Inu. Okay, and it's a variant of the Shibu Inu coins, which not created by Elon Musk, but it's basically another meme coin like Dogecoin. And in June of this year, Elon Musk said that he was going to buy a new dog, and he bought a dog, this dog, which looks like the Shibu Inu dog. It's the dog that's on the face of those coins. So those coins have been doing quite well recently, but they're meme coins. They don't really serve a purpose. They're not helping to develop anything. They're not helping to push the barriers for anything. They're not helping to build infrastructure or new technology. They're just like a copy and paste job. Like I said, like fool's gold, but they're just funny. They're just funny meme coins. Um, so these are the coins that the prices will fluctuate a lot because they don't serve any purpose. But somebody like Elon Musk has a lot of influence, especially in this community, because he's a software engineer. He created PayPal, SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, the boring company. He does a lot in the tech space. So he has a strong voice, and who doesn't like funny things, and he tweets about these meme coins as a joke. It's just funny for him. Um, so, and because it's a joke, because nobody really knows what to do in the space. Well, some people know what to do, but a lot of people who are investing, they don't really know. They just want to like try to get as much money as they can. And these meme coins are the ones that fluctuate the most if Elon Musk supports it. But if he doesn't support it, it can crash as well, as we've seen when last year when he appeared on SNL and he made fun of Dogecoin, and that caused the price to crash. So anyways, so Elon Musk decided to buy a new dog back in June and decided to call it Floki. And then in August, a meme coin was created called Floki Inu. And this coin has been doing quite well. It's gone up quite a lot. So if you invested early, then yeah, you've got a very good return. But as easily as this has gone up, it can crash to zero as well because it's a pointless coin. It's just a joke. Like I said, it's fool's gold. Okay, so for new investors in Thailand, I don't think you can buy Floki using the BitCup app. I'm pretty sure you can't. But you can find ways to buy this coin. You can get wallets, use VPNs if you have um, to get it. But it's quite risky. But then there's a lot of reward as well. But because you really don't know like what Elon Musk is going to tweet next, kind of thing, it's really not advised, kind of thing. Dogecoin is one of the more established Elon Musk meme coins. But even with that coin, the price is very unstable as well. So if you want to do that, then yeah, fine, do that. Yeah. In terms of the crypto space, meme coins are easy to create. I've heard numbers like 11,000 crypto coins out there. But here, I guess officially only 6,000 has been recognized. A lot of them will just die because, when you're creating just random coins, just copying and pasting the code and the technology, it might not do well because why would anyone put money into your random thing, So it really does take a lot of good engineering in order to get your coins to do something good. Or if it's a meme coin, and Elon Musk likes it, then that could probably help that coin as well, help with adoption. The good thing about Dogecoin is that because Elon Musk has basically made the price go up quite a lot, the people who owned Dogecoins and the people who created that Dogecoin, it now looks like they're seriously trying to contribute to the community as opposed to it just being a meme coin. So maybe something interesting will happen, but the creator of Cardano said that it would take, even if those engineers were serious, it would still take them like 2 to 3 years to actually fix all of the code that created the Dogecoin to make it actually an interesting product. So it is just a meme coin, doesn't really mean anything. And then the other thing, because of all of this open source development that's happening, anyone can make their own coin. There is a lot of scams. Now, the there's scams like, oh, buy my coin, that you see on social media, Twitter, on the internet, on YouTube, on TikTok, things like, okay, buy my coin, things like that. And I've heard like at least one case where like a YouTuber who um, is quite influential in the investing space had created his own coin, and he did what is called a initial coin offering, which is where like you create your coin and then you put it out like an IPO to try and get people to invest in it. And then when people did invest in it, that person, that YouTuber, then sold all of his shares or all of his stock of his coins and then ran away with it and just left the code there, kind of thing. So the coin is out there or it's dead if not enough people are actually working on it, like running the proofs. Then the coin would just die. I believe that's what would happen. Um, so yeah, so that person ran away with a lot of people's money, and that's probably the most kind of like legitimate scam to be wary of. All the other scams that I've seen or read about is basically just the normal, somebody calling you up to say you got to invest in this, or you've had your details stolen from the website or the app that you're using. Just normal everyday scam that could happen anywhere else. But initial coin offering scam is one that's unique to crypto space. Now, this technically could happen even after the initial coin offering. So, like Dogecoin, for example, if one day like the person who owned like the vast majority of that Dogecoin just dumped the Dogecoin, they could cash out, and that would affect the price of the Dogecoin that's there. And if nobody's there to buy it again, then the price will stay really low all the time. That's not a initial coin offering scam, but the effects are the same. It's somebody has pumped up the price and then they dumped it, the old pump and dump. But the ICO version is just more annoying because it's very clear that this person who created the coin and has all the coins just wanted to steal your money. Whereas a coin that's out there already, like Dogecoin, if there was somebody who owned that many Dogecoin who was able to affect the price that much, it probably wouldn't happen because the amount of people that own it is quite large. There's many wallets that own it, so it probably couldn't happen. So there is a difference there. So for people in Thailand, I would suggest, yeah, if you want to get into cryptos, you can do. Just bear in mind that the world thinks of it as a commodity, so it will move up and down the same way that things like oil and gold, silver, steel, raw materials would move up and down because everyone thinks of it in the same sense. If stocks were to do well, then that would affect the money that's going into crypto as well. Most of that money would be pulled out and go somewhere else. If interest rates goes up, then and the economy is doing fine, I guess the banks might do quite well, or the stable bond owners would probably do quite well because then their yields would go up, and as long as they have good quality companies that can pay, then those bond holders will make a lot of money as well. So that would mean like less money in crypto. So just think about it as like a commodity. Think about it as like gold and silver, things like that. Approach it in that sense, and it should do okay. And in the long term, I guess it will be coins like Ethereum and Cardano that would probably do quite well. I think Bitcoin's going to be around for a little while. There'll be a squeeze on the price, so there is room for it to go up. Like I say, like 100K or whatever it is. I've heard some people say it's going to go to $1 million US, blah blah, whatever. There is room for it to go up, but there are problems with Bitcoin, and those problems will come to light in the near future. And then it would be interesting to see how the market reacts. Will people get rid of that thing and go for something which has more usage, like Ethereum, or not? So that's something for the future. Okay, well, yeah, thanks for listening, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.